Hi again, everybody. Here's your Paper News 24/7, the video edition for Thursday, March 13th, 2014. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. The Fountain Trust Bank in Darlington was robbed at 1:13 p.m. Wednesday, according to information from the Montgomery County Sheriff's Department. Authorities say the perpetrator was a white male about 6 feet tall and weighing about 200 pounds. He wore a gray hooded sweatshirt, dark jogging pants, and sunglasses. He also had something covering a portion of his face. The thief got away with an unknown amount of cash after displaying a handgun. No shots were fired and no one was injured in the crime. He fled on foot westbound. A dark-colored Nissan is believed to be involved in the theft. The thief's picture was taken by a surveillance camera in the bank. However, those photos are stored at the company's office in Covington and are expected to be released after they are retrieved. When asked if there is believed to be any connection between this robbery and two other bank robberies in the past 6 months, Chief Deputy Ryan Needham of the Montgomery County Sheriff's Department said it was too early to say, but there is certainly speculation. North Montgomery Community School Superintendent Dr. Colleen Moran said her office was notified of the robbery by the spouse of a staff member who works for another bank. I immediately called Officer Needham. It was 2:10, Moran said. I asked if there was any reason to hold the students. Schools keep the doors locked even in normal situations. Needham concluded there was no imminent danger and students were dismissed on time from all the schools in the North Montgomery district. We let the parents know as soon as possible, Moran said. We were told there was a terrific police presence in the area, and that should quell fears of any danger. Moran expressed appreciation for the Nixle cell phone message notification system and cooperation by local law enforcement. I couldn't be more happy with the partnership between the police and the schools, she said. They have been very proactive in helping us handle a variety of situations. Tom Mellish, principal of Sugar Creek Elementary, said he immediately checked the building's security after learning of the bank robbery. North Montgomery High School Principal Doug Miller sent teachers an email about the robbery after being notified. Miller said the school is always on a soft lockdown, or what some call a cold yellow. Visitors have to identify themselves at the door while they are observed on closed-circuit camera. I notified teachers by email and told them we need to be vigilant about anyone trying to gain access to the building, Miller said. Classes continued as normal inside the school building. Kip White, president of the Fountain Trust Company, went to Darlington in the aftermath of the robbery. Fortunately, everyone is physically safe, White said. We're thankful for that. When asked about surveillance footage of the crime scene, White said he was instructed by the Sheriff's Department not to comment. He did say the Darlington Bank, which was recently renovated, had installed a new surveillance system prior to the robbery. Wabash College anticipates you will see some construction on campus springing up soon. David Morgan, Director of Facilities at Wabash College, approached the Board of Public Works and Safety Wednesday morning with a request to close the sidewalk on the west side of Crawford Street from Wabash Avenue to Milligan Street. This project will be for the substantial development of land west of Crawford Street from Wabash to Milligan, Morgan said. At this point, we're evaluating plans to build several dorm buildings in that block. Over the next 6 weeks, motorists and pedestrians will see demolition in the area. The request was to close sidewalks for 6 weeks. Morgan said he might return to the board for more requests later. The request passed 2-0, with Mayor Todd Barton and Susan Albrecht voting for the request. Aaron Corbin was absent from the meeting. In other business, the board approved 2-0 Mike Barton's request for street closures during the Strawberry Festival, June 13 through 15. Albrecht asked if the zip line is returning to Water Street. Mike Barton said there was some talk of moving to Pike Street this year, but no decision had been made, and the zip line is expected to return. A fire department training exercise agreement. 2 houses on South Washington Street are being demolished, and the department received permission from the owners to train in the buildings. Fire Chief Larry Patton said smoke will be generated, but there will be no live fire. Jim Petrosky's request to paint temporary footprints on the sidewalk downtown as a St. Patrick's Day promotion. The board agreed he could do so if he obtained permission from downtown business owners. Petrosky owns the Barefoot Burger. A project coordination contract between the Indiana Department of Transportation and the City of Crawfordsville for the bike pedestrian path for the Sugar Creek Trail. The contract is required for the city to obtain grant money to complete the trail, Mayor Todd Barton said after the meeting. Planning Director Brandy Allen said the date for the temporary closure of the westbound lane of Chestnut Street for construction of Casey's General Store has not been set. It will depend on construction of the building, as we reported last week. Gary Welliver, representing the street department, said no date has been set for the opening of the yard waste drop-off site at the north end of Whitlock Avenue, and the department has been, quote, working their tails off, patching potholes on city streets. The board's next scheduled meeting will be at 10 a.m. Wednesday in the City Building, 300 East Pike Street in Crawfordsville. Well, that's about it for us. We really didn't fare too badly with the snow that came yesterday, but we hope you have a better week, and we're all looking forward to those spring-like temperatures that are right around the corner. For Paper News 24/7, the video edition, I'm Frank Phillips reporting. See you tomorrow at 8:30 on the radio.